All right, so if y'all have not seen what's going on with CRS Firearms and Matt Hoover, this is it's uncharted territory. It's frightening, and I'm going to call it full-on tragic as well. If you haven't seen what's happened, Matt Hoover, who runs a channel here in this space, YouTube channel, CRS Firearms, and he was making videos up until a week ago. Convicted in Friday in federal court and is facing up to 45 years in the federal penitentiary. He hasn't been sentenced yet. I'm going to get you up to date. This, of course, is the auto key card. And a lot of y'all have asked me to comment on that on Friday. Spicy Friday was already filmed and edited and uploaded before that came out. So I'm getting to it now. It's Monday morning. Y'all will see this Monday afternoon. This is a mess. And this needs to be on everybody's radar. So buckle up. Here we go. This mess is brought to you by Hidden Hybrid Holsters. All-day comfort, all-day concealability. Made in America. Several of y'all have hollered at me recently, including Randy from Wisconsin. And he said, man, that thing is well made. So shout out to Randy. And it is. They are super well made by Patriots in Canton, Ohio, by hand. Everyone is made by hand. You're going to love them. Jump over there, hiddenhybridholsters.com. You people, thank you for every thumbs up. Any support is a help. If you have missed this, there was an item called the auto key card, and there's been different variations or iterations of the auto key card. The most recent iteration is just a piece of metal, a little bit bigger than a business card, with an etching in there. The etching is in the shape of a flattened out lightning link. You can take a lightning link, if it was cut out and made right and manufactured, if you were to manufacture it, you can drop it into an AR and it moves from semi to full. And this company, which was run by Chris Irvin in Auto Key Card, Chris Irvin in Florida, was advertising on Matt Hoover's channel. Matt Hoover's up in Wisconsin, and he ran CRS Firearms for a long time. I know Matt. I've never hung out with Matt, but we used to back, not that long ago, we'd go back and forth on Instagram a lot, and a lot of videos, and just, hey man, what's up? And for a few years. And that's gone on for a long time, and so he's absolutely part of this space. People are following this. Now, Chris Irvin in Florida was advertising on Matt's channel. Chris Irvin in Florida, his bank went to the ATF and said, hey, I think this guy is manufacturing parts that make ARs turn full auto. And so that's how it all got started. And so the post office got involved and the ATF, of course, and they investigated. And it's interesting. There was a press release that was released by the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Middle District of Florida. This was released on Friday afternoon. The title is Federal Jury Convicts 2 Men for Conspiring to Transfer Unregistered Machine Gun Conversion Devices Disguised as Pen Holders. They called it a lot of different things. I think towards the end they were calling it artwork or patriotic artwork. Chris Irvin, the Florida guy, Auto Key Card, actual manufacturer, he is facing 110 years, and Matt is, of course, facing 45 years. Matt's a family guy, and it's bad. When you read this press release, and I just read the entire thing, it says repeatedly that they are selling lightning links. They're not. No lightning links were sold. To my knowledge, nothing was manufactured. To my knowledge, it's a victimless crime. It's a piece of metal, and that's important. There were some earlier iterations that had more cutouts on him, but the one that he was selling at the end was just a piece of metal with etching on it. They called it a pen holder, a novelty, or a political sculpture. There's also some stuff about the way that Matt was encouraging people to order, ordering, going to a public library, not using the internet with your own, your own IP address, and then sending a money order and then having it shipped to a dead drop. And I don't know if he was like Jared did a video yesterday on it and said, Matt was poking the bear. And to be crystal clear, because there's already guys typing away and fussing at me, the ATF is a corrupt organization. And this administration has weaponized the IRS, the ATF, and multiple other three-letter agencies. A lot of resources went into this, of victimless crime. And the entire Epstein client list still just sits there. I wish they would investigate that and sexual abuse of children. That's where I'm at. A lot of resources. The sentencing is going to be later this summer, and it remains to be seen. You know, there was other issues and interstate stuff where Florida Chris was paying Matt with cash through the mail, which I don't know if that's illegal or not. I don't know, but also sent a Louis Vuitton purse or whatever. But they were following all that stuff. A lot of resources went into this investigation. I'm going to call it scary. And I think everybody needs to take note. This administration operates with impunity, and no one questions what they do. My heart is with Matt's family. I don't know Chris. I don't know Chris Irvin down in Florida. I don't know him at all. If he has a family, most guys do, but my heart's with them too, but especially with Matt. I know he's a family guy. It's a lot. This channel, we talked about that, and I personally donated to Matt's defense fund a while back. So I feel like I've been with this since the beginning. But to be clear, this is partially, it's about all of us, but in the big scheme, this is about two men that have lost their freedom over a piece of metal that, by all accounts, even if you cut that thing out and bend it in, it doesn't even work. It's a novelty. So that's where I'm at. There's more to this story, a lot more to it, a lot of nuances, a lot of feelings and thoughts, but that's an overview for me, or for you. Let me know right down below where you're at.